Kia ora, Tamariki Ma. Happy Sabbath and welcome to our Sabbath school today. Nice to see you here. Do you know what? I've got something here.
Yeah.
Do you know what these are? What are these, Helen?
These are coins.
They're coins.
These are drops.
But do you know what? They look a little bit unusual. Where does this one come from? This one comes from Hong Kong. Oh, this one's quite cool. Look, this one's a bit different, isn't it? I can look through the hole in the middle of this one.
Where's the dropper one?
Where did this one come from? This one comes from Papua New Guinea. Can you see that? It comes from Papua New Guinea. What about this one?
Where's the money box?
Oh, we'll bring it out in a minute. Oh, look, here's one. This one is 20 euro cents. This one comes from the EU. Oh, let's have a look. What's this one? Oh, this is a funny shape. It's not quite round. Can you see that? It's not round like the other ones. Can you see it's got some flat sides on it? That's from Papua New Guinea as well.
And where's that from?
Where's this one from? Oh, do you know where this one's from? Does anyone recognise where this one's from? That's from Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Yeah, from New Zealand.
From New Zealand. Oh, here's another one from Aotearoa. Look. What's that one? That's a 20-cent piece from New Zealand. What about some of the other ones? What else? Oh, is there any other one? Oh, this one. This one comes from China. 100 yuan from China.
I've got heaps in
Have you got heaps in your bag? Where do some of your ones come from? This one is 10 Malaysian ringgit. That's from Malaysia, that one. Oh, so many coins. You know what? We're going to do something today.
I've got heaps in my bag.
You've got lots of coins in your bag. We've got something in here. We've got some crayons. And we've got some paper.
Yeah.
Can you see our paper here? What we're going to do is we are going to get some
Do you like
coins.
this one?
Yep, that's a nice ball, that one, isn't it?
Do you like this ball?
I do like that ball, actually.
No, the tricks are...
Ask them.
Do you like the ball? They say yes.
Did they say yes? What we're going to do,
See, it's in light.
this is a
See,
this is 1 kina from Papua New Guinea.
See.
If we put it under our paper, I might just adjust that
Yeah.
in a little bit.
Here, your hand's in the way.
My hand was in the way a little bit, wasn't it? I am going to get the crayon and I'm going to draw over the top of the coin. Watch this. Look. Can you see this? What can you see on the paper? What can you see on the paper?
Coin.
You can see the coin. So I put the coin under the paper and I used my crayon and now I can see an outline of the coin. Would you like to have a go at that?
Yeah.
You have a go, Helen. Pick a coin. Which coin would you like to use? Pick a coin.
This one.
Okay, you pick that one. Put it underneath the paper. Put it under the paper. Oh, yep, okay. Move the paper over the top. And then pick the colour of the crayon that you want. Whatever colour you
This
want.
one.
Okay, you pick that one. And then hold the coin still and you rub the crayon over the top of the coin. That's it. Lots of colouring in. Can you see that? You guys could try this at home as well. If you've got some coins,
no.
put them, go do some more. Put them underneath the paper. And then you get a crayon. Crayons work really well.
Look.
And you draw it. And look what Helen's just done. She's now done a Papua New Guinean kina. Right, I'm going to do a few more on my one. I'm going to try a green one this time. Let's try a green one. Do a green one. Oh, they look so pretty underneath. They do. What was that one? That's the 20 euro cent one. Let's try the 10 New Zealand cents one.
Oh, wait, my name. So,
Okay, what's your name?
so, this is no, that belongs to me, so I don't steal it.
Oh, okay. Good writing, Helen. Here's a 10 cent. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. So we've got some coins here. If I went into a shop down the road, and we can do that now because lockdown's finished, and I've got 10 cents here, 20 cents,
Yeah.
would I be able to use that to buy anything?
I sent you mine.
Yeah, I think I could because it's from New Zealand.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what if I used a coin from another country in New Zealand? Like this one's from, where is this one from? This one's from Fiji, actually. If I use the Fijian one in New Zealand, could I buy something in New Zealand with a Fijian one? I need a New Zealand one to buy in New Zealand, don't I? What about the euro? 20 euro cents. Could I buy something with 20 euro cents? I'd need to be somewhere in the EU, wouldn't I?
But if you were in the EU, you would be allowed.
That's right. If I was in the EU, I would be allowed.
Yeah, yeah.
if I took my picture, see that there? Can you see that? That's my 10 New Zealand cents. If I took my picture of a 10 New Zealand cent into a shop, could I buy something?
Yeah.
You reckon I could?
No.
Oh, or do I need the actual coin?
You need the actual coin.
I need the actual coin, eh?
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? This reminds me about a story. Some things are worth more than other things. And it reminds me about a story in the Bible about a lady. In fact, she was a widow, which means that she didn't have a husband anymore because he had died. And they were in the temple. They went to the temple. And do you know what we do at church? Do we give our offerings at church? Would you like to take some of your money and put it into this offering box? We've got an offering box here.
But is it actually a play toy box?
Yeah, but we can pretend it's an offering box, eh?
Yeah.
So why don't you put some money in the offering box? That was a big coin. Can you put some more in there? Can you put lots and lots in there?
Another big coin.
Another big coin.
Little coin.
Lift it up so everyone can see it on the camera. I'll hold it up and you can put the coins in there. Little coins, big coins. Which ones do you think are worth more money? The big ones or the little ones?
The little one.
The little ones are worth more or are they worth not so much?
They're worth not so much.
Not so much. What about the big ones?
Yeah.
Okay, you put them in the box. You know, when she went to the temple, there were lots of people at the temple. Temples were really busy in those days. And they all gave money at the temple. And you could hear the list. Can you hear the money as it drops in? When there's lots of money, listen. Oh, I heard it drop at the bottom. Can you hear it again? And again. And lots of people would come. And as they came, they would put their money in the box. And everybody would watch them. And they would listen. And they could hear the money dropping in the bottom of the box. And she was a bit embarrassed because, you know what? She didn't have a lot of money. She had a little bit of money, just a little bit. And that's all she had. She didn't have lots of money like we've got here, lots of coins.
We should have gave her coins.
We could have given her some coins. She didn't have lots of money like this. She only had one or two little tiny coins. And in fact, some people would even have thought that they were a bit like our picture of our 10-cent piece, that they weren't even worth anything. So she was so embarrassed that she waited until nobody was looking. She waited until all the other money got put into the box. Can you put all that money in the box? She waited until all the other money was put into the box. And when nobody was looking, she came along very quietly and she just put her money into the box. And she thought that nobody had seen her because she didn't want anyone to see her. Everyone else didn't mind. They were like, okay, look, see how much I put in here. But do you know what? There was somebody who saw her. There was one person who was watching her, and that was Jesus. And he noticed that she had put one tiny little coin into the box. And he said to his disciples, see all of those people over there putting all their money into the box? They have not given as much as this one poor widow who didn't have much to give, but she still gave anyway. And Jesus said that her money was worth more than their money because not only was she giving, she was sacrificing, which means she was giving up something to give to Jesus. And today's story in our lesson is about that, about how to serve and how to give.
Can I do it again?
You can do it again.
See, heaps.
There's heaps in there,
Yeah,
isn't there?
there's heaps.
There's heaps in there. You can do it again.
There's heaps.
Do you know our memory verse is about how much God loves a cheerful giver? Do you want to say it along with me? It comes from 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7. So God loves
So these
a
are
cheerful
all the
giver.
people.
They're all the people's money, isn't it? Do you want to say it with me too, Helen? So God loves a cheerful giver. God loves a cheerful giver. God loves a cheerful giver. That's our memory verse for today. Sometimes if we don't have much money, there are other ways we can give. We can give with our time, or maybe we could give by giving things from our garden to our neighbours, or giving things for other people. We don't always have to give money, do we?
Yeah.
There's other ways to give, and God notices all of the ways that we give to other people. So I just want you to remember that. We'll do our memory verse again, and you can say it along with us. You're going to say it along with me too, Helen? So God loves a a cheerful giver. God loves a cheerful giver. 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7. Ka kite. Next Sabbath, we're going to be worshipping at church for our Sabbath school. So we hope to see you guys in Sabbath school with us next week when we study our lesson and when we'll be able to sing and do stuff together in our little Sabbath school class. Ka kite tamariki.